quick pit stop for me. My brother tagged along and we met up with our cousin. He's one of the most down-to-earth people I know.
They won't hurt you.
He very generously allowed us to stay over and also was our personal guide all around Hilo.
Technically all waterways are publicly owned in Hawaii, so like the banks of the stream up are, you can't kick anyone off.
Yeah.
But then even accessing like cool spots, obviously people go like walk through people's yards and
He's got all these tidbits of information, and any question you throw at him, he'll answer.
these are all hia trees. They're like the first, like I said, pioneer species.
As we drove around, he informed us of the history of Hawaii. The Big Island is formed from cooled lava of 5 ginormous shield volcanoes: Mauna Loa, Hualalai, Kohala, Kilauea, and Mauna Kea. Mauna Loa is the largest active volcano in the world, about 18,000 cubic miles. It is believed to have been erupting since 700,000 years ago. Since you need a permit to hike Mauna Loa, we checked out the next most active, Kilauea.
Wow.
That's huge, right?
Yeah. This is insane.
Yeah. The lava will be shooting up 1,000 feet.
Wow.
Like in a massive torrent. It doesn't even look like it's so, you're so far away, it looks like stationary.
Yeah.
But there'll be a river of lava running down into the crater. It's so sick.
Wow.
Once flowing an active lava pond for 35 years straight, ending in 2018. But that same year, over 60,000 earthquakes from May through August caused eruptions, which destroyed over 700 homes. Nowadays, you can view the collapsed summit and the enormous craters around the area.
Where'd you go? That's crazy. That is insane. I mean, this is genuine. Like, people are walking right there.
This clip doesn't do it justice. This crater is deep.
Yeah, I guess that you can walk it too. Wow.
There's also old lava tubes you can trek through, but be careful going after rain.
I just stepped in.
The biome diversity on this island is insane. From the heavy rainfall's greenest greens to the driest brush right by the sea. Banyan and monkey pod trees are tall, wide, and stately. The preserved natural sites blew me away. For example, Rainbow Falls. It's a waterfall that literally creates rainbows. Even though it's a tourist attraction now, history plays its role. Polynesians and Micronesians sailed through the sea in search for new lands. Guided by the stars, they came across Hawaii. With them, they brought incredible weaving skills and perfectly crafted woodwork. As Hawaiian bloomed into its own culture, many of its Polynesian roots were passed on. Tribal tattoos are carefully and gracefully inked in patterns, expressing social rank, lineage, and beliefs. Native Hawaiians believed in deities and spirits in animals, objects, waves, volcanoes, and the sky. They would pray and conduct rituals at heiaus, constructed bare yet intentionally. Many Hawaiians believed in ancient legends. Take the naha stone, for example. It was foretold that whoever could lift this stone would be granted the mana to unify all of Hawaii's islands. A young man of the name Kamehameha heard of this, attempting and eventually lifting it. His name spread across Hawaii as he rose in power. Whether you believe the story if he turned the stone or not, he did unify all of Hawaii. He used Western technology from Europeans looking for revenge and used it against the other islands' chiefs. Because there was no written language of Hawaiian, the gateway for foreign entities was already in place. Soon after, a law instituted English as the main language of Hawaii. And in 1840, sugarcane plantations continued to displace native Hawaiians as foreigners flooded in over the next 80 years. The foreigners were separated by race into camps. The first to arrive were Chinese, but soon to be overshadowed by Japanese, Filipino, and Portuguese. After a long week's worth of work, the camps would play sports against each other on the weekends. In 1893, a coup d'etat overthrew Queen Liliuokalani, and the United States became victorious by the surrender of the Hawaiian kingdom. Strolling through Hilo, you can see citizens distaced with American flags upside down. Hawaiian language and culture slowly dwindled. Today, the Hawaiian language is classified as critically endangered. There's a secluded island for only Hawaiians, nicknamed the Forbidden Isle. Its sole focus is to restore and keep the Hawaiian culture alive. Signs like these were scattered around Hilo. They passed by too quickly for me to capture a video. Hilo has a peaceful, relaxing, laid-back tone. I feel like happiness spreads contagiously here. You can watch chickens roam freely in the yards and streets. Even in the architecture, houses are more open-aired and the suburbs seem to be more inviting. If you ever find yourself at a fork in the road, Listen to that random sign on the side of the highway. Many of the animals of Hilo were brought over from other countries, growing into unique blends of their ancestors. The problem with bringing animals over, though, is the food chain is out of balance. The coqui frogs that lull you to sleep with their strange mating calls are actually invasive. They have no predators in Hawaii and eat large quantities of insects, starving spiders and birds. You'd think the same of the nenes and ducks the way they beg for food.
Uh-oh. It's excited.
Yeah. No, you're not getting none of it. You're actually see. Delete on my hand.
This poke was the best I ever had.
That was one of their only flavorings. They didn't have any spices. So they had kukui nut, like limu, which is a seaweed.
Yeah.
And salt.
It melts in your mouth and uses a blend of 2 different rices.
It's very good.
Out their back door is an inlet, which allows them to catch fresh fish daily. A local delicacy is spam musubi. It was actually my first time trying spam in general. My brother and I argued on the acronym. Apparently when spam first came to be, it was the first 2 letters of spiced and the last 2 of ham. But I always thought it was shoulder of pork and ham, because that was the cut of the meat they used. He told me it was special army meat, because it was a cheap and easily distributed meal for soldiers. So, we bought a can to see what the packaging said. Sizzle pork and Agree to disagree. But I'll tell you, I love it. Trent's spam rice bowl made me regret every meal I've ever cooked before, because why wasn't I just eating this?
So it became like a symbol for like standing up for their rights.
The last night here, we went halfway up Mauna Kea, hoping to best the clouds and stargaze.
Why they blocked it. So down there were thousands of people at the entrance. They were blocking it with like their bodies, and they had for months. They had massive camps and demonstrations, and it was really cool to go because you had all these people coming from all over the world, all these native cultures that would do like different ceremonial like dances, like tons of hula.
Oh wow.
They would do. It was really cool and really powerful because they were like, it was all grassroots, and so they were bringing up food and supplies.
The peak is above the clouds, so there's a lot of observatories at the top. We arrived at sunset, and there was a gorgeous hike to kill time.
Wow.
But unfortunately, when we got back down, it was still cloudy. So, instead, we checked out their gift shop and information station.
These are all the telescopes they have on top.
There's two exciting discoveries they show off. The first image of a black hole and the discovery of oumuamua, the first known interstellar object that passed through our solar system. From edge to edge, it traveled through in a matter of years, which might not sound like a lot, but oumuamua was traveling at about 85,000 miles per hour. As I continued to read the description, it got me to think. I was wondering where it came from. How far from home was it? Where will it end up? But in reality, I don't think those questions were actually weighing on my mind. I think it was my thoughts on my commonality. One second I'm here, and the next,
First place we're headed to, Family Motto. It's my room for the night. It's just a sleeping pad. This was $16 for 9 hours. It's 8 p.m. in Tokyo right now. I'm not tired. Really only got like an hour and a half maybe sleep on the plane. So look, I'm gonna be jet lagged. It's gonna be something, but first, before we do anything, baby chicken. That Vince Carter meme in. Oh my god. I mean, it's just delicious, man. Alright. I'm gonna knock out.